It is Sunday, April 3rd, and I am about to start my daily creation visualization and my focus on the intent of the event that I've been divinely guided to bring into the world with me and my team of creators. And I'm going to use this video as a way to show not only my team, but for anybody who wants to see what Saint Germain has shown me as far as our ability to create and manifest on the planet, what he refers to as spiritual alchemy, which is reclaiming our dominion over energy, which is our God right, which is the I am self within us, creating and co-collaborating with God to create the desires of his heart, and thus the desires of our hearts, because they are one. So I'm going to start my meditation and my visualization, and I will explain what I'm doing along the way, and you can follow along, and you can also use this up into the event if you're participating in the event, and you can also use this for creating anything in life that you want to create, and as well as healing anything in life that you want to heal, the planet, the world, systems on the planet that don't serve our ultimate highest good. Or basically all that we're doing here is we're completely and totally unleashing and infusing the divine will and power of God into every energy aspect on the planet, into every molecule, atom, cell within ourselves and within each of our body selves and with each layer of our aura. And once we do that and unleash that power within ourselves and create this creation cloud, then anything, any image that we project within that cloud is going to be created. And the more that we believe in this and the more that we use this, the faster those things manifest into the physical planet, into the physical dimension. Nothing is created on the physical that is not created first on the energetic level. Okay, so I'm going to always ground myself to the center of the earth, reaching down from the core of my body all the way down to the center of the earth like I'm a tree trunk with the biggest root system ever known and ever seen. The root system reaches down into the center of the earth and circles and grabs onto the center, which is the crystal center, creating both a stabilization for my body to be grounded as well as a system for my body to bring up the nutrients needed from Mother Earth, just like a regular tree or anything that's living and breathing. All plants, they all do this, so we can copy what they do. And you'll notice they do it with ease and grace. They're not in worry about bringing in their manifestation needs. And I'm also going to center my point of perspective back in the center of my head, where my optical nerves cross over, almost as if I'm looking through a pair of goggles that are placed right there where my optical nerves are cross. And this place is known as the God mind, or the center where we can see truth, where we can see from a spiritual perspective, and it helps us be in harmony and balance with all things and not so emotionally attached. So I'm going to begin my visualization, which is to visualize an intense white luminescent cloud in my mind And I'm going to go ahead and intensify that light and let that light expand through all of my body systems, through each layer of my being. It's opening, infusing, and expanding all at the same time. Not missing any part of me, not missing any cell, atom, electron of my being. And it's infusing those electrons, those atoms, through every layer of my aura, expanding out about 9 feet around me, with the epicenter being in my mind. And I can hold this place and this space and this image and feel the vibrations going through my body. I can feel the energy, intensity increasing. It feels warm, it feels blissful, and it feels effortless. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a picture of my creation, my ultimate creation, in my mind, just a little bit out in front of me. And what I'm going to focus on is the creation of my April 30th Abundance Takes Flight event. And so I'm going to picture myself on stage. I'm going to be looking out into the auditorium, and I'm going to see the seats filled. I'm going to see standing room only all around. I'm going to also see above and beyond that people have registered all across the planet by the hundreds of thousands to participate in this event. I'm going to see it as done and achieved. I'm going to feel that it is achieved. I'm going to feel the glory and the joy of living into God's creation. From this perspective, I'm seeing all the people. I'm seeing them talking to each other. I'm also looking back at the back of the stage. At the back of the room, and I'm seeing a sign that says total donations accumulated, and I'm actually seeing a picture of a bucket, which is $100,000 in size, and I'm seeing that overflowing, and I'm feeling the emotions and the joy of it being overflowing. Again, I am in that moment. I am not looking to a future time. I am holding myself and my energy in this iridescent, illuminating white cloud of creation energy in that moment, on that timeline, in that space and time. I'm looking around, and I'm also seeing the corporate sponsors who have engaged in the event. I'm feeling the joy and appreciation and the gratitude for their involvement in this movement, in this event, but bigger and better than that is this movement that's happening on the planet and within our community of collaboration with each other, collaboration with God, and collaboration to create abundance for all. I'm going to hear the music that's being played that night. I'm going to see the physical changes, the energetic changes occurring in people, raising their vibration around abundance. I'm seeing my MC and her presentation. I'm seeing Share Wheel and their presentation, and I'm also seeing angels around in the Coliseum, in the theater. I'm seeing Ascended Masters who have always supported me and have supported all of us on the mission of abundance, and I'm seeing all of the company of heaven sitting there with us. I'm also seeing the company of heaven going out and personally bringing one by one each person who wants to participate in this event and sitting them in the chairs. So they are choosing those that are ready consciously to hear this information. They're also choosing consciously those people who are able to give and who are able to step into this movement. So I'm watching them go gather these people. I'm watching them gather the supplies needed, and I'm just holding this vision of me being there and watching it all unfold. I'm holding the vision in my mind of intensifying the white creation cloud energy in this space as completely done. As they say, so be it, and thus it is so. I will continue to use this visualization up until the event, specifically around the event. but I also will use this visualization just to permeate all of the creation potential through my body, as I hope others can begin to use this white iridescent creation cloud energy throughout their whole bodies. Please remember that whatever you envision is what the universe is going to help you create and manifest. You can just release and allow it to unfold. You're doing the best that you can do by just visualizing it as it is done, and leave the rest up to divine process. They have a bigger and higher perspective than any of us can imagine. Hold that image, hold that light, and if you catch yourself allowing obstacles or frustrations or fears to enter into that light, please remove them from the light, because you will create those obstacles. You will create those frustrations. You will create those reasons to fail. You will manifest those things if you allow them in the white light. So please, only allow the good sensations, the good feelings, the good images as the event is totally and completely done. And when I say event, I'm personally talking about my April 30th event, but I really mean any event or situation in life that you are trying to create. Hold that vision and those emotions in that creamy, luminescent light, that white light, and you can intensify that white light by just turning up the dial. You can intensify that white light, which densifies the energy and the creation energy even more, bringing it even more dense into the third dimension, into the physical reality. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you use this to bring forth God's will, the desires of His heart, and the desires of your heart. So be it.